The word fashion brings on images of glamour. Star-studded events and bewitching elite parties are the premier staple feature of the fashion industry. From corporate elites to even sports personalities, all have engaged with the glamorous world of fashion. But maybe some associations do not come out as fruitful as one might hope it to be. Behind the blinding shimmer of lights is also a world wherein dealings and disruptive agendas are at play. Corrupt activities are nothing new for the fashion industry. The real concern is how deep this nexus goes and could potentially be a funding ground for anti-national elements. Enforcement Directorate on Wednesday had summoned top fashion designers of the country, Manish Malhotra, Sabyasachi and Ritu Kumar, net in connection to a money laundering case. The ED has summoned the fashion designers to answer few questions regarding dubious financial transactions. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national and socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Diksha, and in this video, I will tell you how the fashion designers got entangled in AAP-turned-Congress leader and Bolat MLA Sukhpal Singh Khera's money laundering scheme, and now they have to face the music from ED. Let's begin. Top fashion designers of the country, Manish Malhotra, Sabyasachi and Ritu Kumar, have landed in Enforcement Directorate's net in connection to a money laundering case. The agency was probing a case against AAP-turned-Congress leader and Bolat MLA Sukhpal Singh Khera, and on Wednesday summoned the fashion designers concerning the case to answer few questions regarding dubious financial transactions. An ED official was quoted as saying, "We have information that Khera paid money to the tune of several lakhs to the three designers in cash in 2018 and 19. While speaking to Indian Express, the former leader of opposition in the Punjab Assembly, Khera said, "I'm not the person to answer this. You either ask the ED or the designers. I had purchased wedding dresses like lehengas worth rupees 3 to 4 lakhs, 2-3 items. How big a case of money laundering is this? It was a very meager purchase for the wedding of my daughter." Reportedly, Khera's daughter Simar had got married in 2016 to Inderveer Singh Johal, the grandson of the late Darbara Singh, former Chief Minister of Punjab. The cash transactions that transpired during the wedding is allegedly in question. While ED has raided Khera's properties across the country, his son-in-law's premises were also raided in connection to the case. In March 2021, the ED had raided Khera's properties in connection with a 2015 Fazilka drug smuggling case. In 2015, the Punjab police had arrested 9 people for allegedly being part of a gang that smuggled drugs across the Indo-Pak border. Police claimed to have seized 1.8 kg of heroin, 24 gold biscuits, 2 weapons, 26 live cartridges, and 2 Pakistani SIM cards from them. Reports had emerged at the time stating that Khera was in direct connection with the linchpins of the operation sitting in the UK. However, to shield himself from the agencies, Khera had moved to Punjab and Haryana High Court. Following the raids, ED had claimed that in about 12 years, rupees 4.86 crore were deposited in his bank accounts, but his declared income to the Income Tax Department stood at rupees 99 lakhs. According to media reports, on April 12, the ED issued a show-cause notice to Khera asking him why the agency should not be allowed to examine his electronic devices. To which the Congress MLA replied that it would amount to a breach of his privacy. While Sukhpal's heavy involvement in corruption, drug smuggling and money laundering cases is under probe, it is worth mentioning that the former AAP leader is infamous for his separatist views. Reported by TFI, Sukhpal in the past has supported the referendum for Khalistan that could not materialize in 2020. Khera had reportedly said, I support the Sikh Referendum 2020 movement as Sikhs have the right to demand justice against atrocities suffered by them. It can be entirely plausible that Khera is the front for Khalistani organization like Sikhs for Justice that had planned the referendum 2020. Knowingly or unknowingly, the fashion designers got ensnared in Khera's money laundering scheme, and now they have to face the music from ED.